Hello, welcome back to my studio. Today we're going to be talking all things paper. Paper, of course, is important for artists. So much of our work is created on paper. But do you know how many types there are? Well, I've got a whole bunch of different types made by Fabriano, and we're going to have a look at a few of these and maybe give you a few ideas about the types of paper that you could try for your art. Now, I was lucky enough to get my hands on a number of test packs of Fabriano paper. This from my friends at artsavingsclub.co.za. And in these packs there is the whole range of paper made by Fabriano. So I thought it would be a good idea to have a closer look at the kinds of paper they produce. So I'm going to jump right in and let's have a look at some of the paper and what you can do with it for various media as well. These envelopes contain different kinds of paper made by Fabriano, and they are one of my favorite paper manufacturers. For some reason I've always seemed to have Fabriano paper and I've never had any trouble with them. I'm going to start off with this one and have a look at these papers in a bit more detail, and there are the other varieties that we're going to take a closer look at as well. And right off we can see the different kinds of paper, different textures, and take a closer look at the variety. 160 gram pastel, 200 gram drawing paper, 400 gram paper suitable for acrylic painting. There's a 300 gram paper you can paint on with oil paints, and then of course watercolor. So let's open up this pack over here and take a closer look. Right, starting off with this paper, you can take a look at the texture of it. This is 160 gram. It's a rough textured paper made from cotton and cellulose, so not pure cotton, and as you can tell with the color as well, suitable for pastels. You'll get some nice texture on this. Available in 40 light fast colors. You can get it in sheets and rolls or pads as well. Now the next sheet here, this is called Academia. It's 200 grams, and as you can possibly tell from the texture, very fine texture, smooth, but there is some texture to it. As you probably can tell, this would be excellent for drawing. You can get it in different weights as well, as they explain, from 120 grams, 160 and 200. This is 200, and I would certainly prefer a 200 gram paper for drawing on. Now this is called Pittura, and it's 400 grams, so practically a card, and it's got a real firmness to it, a lovely texture, not too rough. This is a cellulose based paper, excellent for acrylic painting as well, and you can get this in sheets or blocks. It certainly feels very nice indeed. You could really paint very easily on this. The similarity to a canvas texture is quite amazing. Right, the next one is called Taylor. This is 300 gram paper and has a fabric textured surface, so it's got that look of linen. If you have a look at it, you can definitely can see that linen texture, and it's mimicking a canvas linen for oil painting. So this is suitable for oils, and that is very interesting indeed. You can of course paint with oils on paper, but typically you would prime it, but this you can paint straight on. So that's pretty amazing paper. Finally, a 300 gram paper for watercolor. This is cold pressed, which is probably my favorite watercolor paper, cold press instead of hot press. I do like the bit of texture that you get with cold press. And this is 25% cotton, acid free and pH neutral. Well, I look forward to trying these out. Very interesting papers indeed. Now, I must also mention that there are 100% cotton papers available as well from Fabriano. Now, I do want to single out a paper called Artistico. This is a 100% cotton paper, 300 gram, ideal for watercolor and gouache as well, but also other uses from drawing to working with ink, printmaking and various applications like that. A quite a versatile paper. I'm not sure if you can pick up the slight texture on that, but a very good quality paper. Right, now, as I focus on painting, that's probably what I do the most with the papers I have. But for artists who are looking for printmaking and need an excellent quality 100% cotton archival paper, I must mention all the papers are of course acid free and of fine quality, but if you're looking for the best quality for printmaking, then you'd be interested in this one called Tiepolo. I hope I pronounced that right. And this is 100% cotton, as I mentioned, and excellent for all printmaking applications. Now there's another paper as well, which is also fantastic for all printmaking applications. It's called Unica, and this is a 250 gram paper, and it's available in a sort of cream color and also white, and clearly an excellent quality paper, which you can immediately tell if you get yourself some of these test packs, if you can, from your art supplier, or if you're in South Africa, artsavingsclub.co.za, and try them out and just get a good idea of exactly what you're working with, and I'm sure they will have exactly what you need in this range of Fabriano papers. Right, well, I hope that was useful, if not interesting as well, and at least now you know a lot more about paper. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I will get videos to you every week. Until next time, cheers for now.